tournament game Lacrissa's
可能有问题吧，就是
I haven't seen it concede that quickly before.
应该是
And against the best player in the world.
Yeah, it's actually the first time Kolento has lost on turn 0. About that.
他们说这是 Kolento 第一次在第0回合就输了。
That's just how insane Zulot can be. You can defeat your opponent before the game actually starts, even if you're Kolento.
Twitch 这个聊天的屌丝程度，斗鱼和那个战绩都要高。
Now, this
还好吧，只是他们可能没看到过有妹子去参加这种比赛吧。
你平时看 Twitch 你肯定看的不多。我也是 Twitch 的屌丝。
我第一次上啊，是看拉拉跟我说，他在那个我们 CC 的那个群里面说他那个比赛我们看到了呀，我就问他在哪里，他就跟我发啊，第一次弄啊，进来找了好久啊才找到。
I would just, I'm not the admin. I don't know the rules. I would just keep it 0-0.
Exit better net. 乱七八糟东西太多了，我问那个 Skype 跟他们。
It looks like both of them have agreed to just play with random choices as if nothing happened.
是这样，他们
If I was in charge.
还是这样的这。
Would you have given the loss? Because that kind of telegraphed that Lacrissa wanted to open on Warlock. I guess there is an edgy gain out of that.
可能是比如说他搬了哪些，结果我不晓得。
我觉得是就是他们第一个不是随机的，完全随机，所以 restart 的。
Like to pick Kolento's deck basically.
哎呦，这边练
she's playing a Ramp Druid against Hunter. Not a good matchup for her, but that is a good draw. Turn 1 Chao, turn 2 Shield Master. Kolento though.
Setting.
拉拉为什么只露半张脸？为什么？
我看看。
Okay, so what do you think about just waiting a turn to play an Undertaker?
Yeah. What is that?
哇，这好高端，他居然过了。
I feel like I've contracted something from watching Kolento's opening hand.
他居然过了，这是什么意思？怎么着也得要跳一个啥吧
？Undertakers, man. It's
太逗了，反正。
That's how you win tournaments, Grip.
Yeah, the funny thing is they're not that good.
Yeah. I think you play explosive trap here for sure.
局势一下子
hold on to them.
谁 Kolento 是
I
是
played
那个
actually 6
Hunter
Hunter
吧
games in DreamHack Winter, and I had a turn 1 Undertaker in one of them, and I mulliganed all my cards every game.
开局其实很好啊。
但是 Kolento 的手
I drew it in one and
啊，对啊，我就是说这个 Kolento 开局很好啊，然后他没有跳，你知道吗
？Oh, that left arm draws huge.
应该不跳，总比跳。
That's gonna stop Senjin from just killing him off for free, and all of a sudden, Kolento's got some one-mana Dark Cultists.
还是跳不
What do you think about that turn 3? Let's just stack that all up.
这个比跳出来好。
What is that? That's a 3-4, 3-4, and a 3-2. So it's 9-10 worth of stats on turn 3.
Yeah, balance.
With death rattles. So you get a little bit of bonus. A little bit of bonus, you know?
It's not quite good enough with just the stats. You need a little bit
他把脸拉出来了。
of so.
嘴挡上。
其实我觉得还好吧，
See how Larissa,
因为我觉得
decides to do with
老外
this
其
here.
实
Her draw is pretty good. Honestly,
应该
turn
很
1
喜欢
Shao,
这
turn
种
2 Shield
位置吧。
Master, turn 3 Shade off the
拉拉
top. But
拉拉宅啊，
no turn 4
拉拉
play.
基本不参加任何的
You
社
know,
交活动。
Hunter's just doing
拉拉跟我
Hunter.
是校友，你知道吗？
Oh man.
不知道。
拉拉我们俩都是普渡的。
So wrong.
But you have to.
然后
You
我
have to
给他
say
介绍那些
hero
附
power
近
the
的 club，
Undertaker.
他说
Or
嘴上说的要去，
or
但都不
trade
去。
the Chao. No,
叫我小学弟带他去，他也不去。
What are you doing? I think she's taking extra damage this way. Oh, just gonna deal with them like that. To play around with death rattles. I guess. I would have left like Undertaker's Senjin alive maybe, but this might just be better actually. I like playing Snake Trap here, because you want to just slam Belcher next turn.
Yes, 有点问题。
Alright, we're gonna see Sludge Belcher come down for Lacrissa, followed by Sludge Belcher for Kolento.
怎么样了？哎，不错
Let's
啊
see，if this wall
Followed
of
by
time.
Wait,
a victory
Oh.
for
能打。
他他摸到很少了。
I don't think. I think this is too early to call.
摸得
This
很深吗？
could definitely be a win for Lacrissa.
他摸
at
到
this point.
我说拉拉
Not
跳
too
到
far
很少了
behind.。She
好了，不过这个情况还完全可以打。
She's gonna play Druid of the Claw with taunt for sure.
分扫吗
？4个飞。
Lento's cashing in some damage from his leper gnome player on.
可以苟住。
Jeez, that Black Knight.
哎呦妈呀，这个右手第一张
What a draw.
看到了吗
The shade off the top and
看到了。
要不是这个下一个 snake trap 还真不好打。
No, you're gonna get snake trap. Oh, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. It got value. Oh wait, wasn't there a snake trap in play? Oh no,
这边问为什么哈弗改名叫 Lacrissa？ 这个 Twitch 啊。Why did Hafu change her name?
All right, well, all of a sudden,
Lacrissa news.
Really far ahead.
这 Twitch 上美国人幽默感特别强。
I was seeing her like really happy and stuff. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Where's the snake trap? I was kind of following your lead there.
Yeah, why is okay? So she's deciding to take a couple, or so Kolento's taking a couple extra damage here, in order to.
不好打了呀，这个Kolento要输了。拉拉
rather than turn it into some 1-1s right away. So, gonna develop the trap now.
再抓一个知识就稳了。
He's got
both. He got a pretty good outcome from that web spinner. That's the part that's
愤怒
hunter decks sometimes.
Yeah, no, Tiger's fantastic, absolutely, especially against Druid. That's such a hard time dealing with big minions like that.
Especially on turn 7.
The question is, do you even attack?
现在是自己打的。
If that is a
没让大家帮他。
You're starting the Eaglehorn.
肯定啊，我觉得这种比赛还是自己打。
那个刚才那个 Firebite 和 Tom 他们都不是
trap, you just play Druid of the Claw.
肯定啊，这个你不是自己打。
他们都是开会打的。没有，刚才 Firebite 和 Tom 他们都是开会打的。
Would you try to kill the haunted creeper?
Oh, that might be a okay.
哪里打的不好？
太差了。
No, I guess that's fine.
最差的算了。为什么要打这个
？Yeah, just go for the clear board and take the bow damage. This is another option. It's definitely not bad.
这样的话，你等于多从 bow 挨了3点。
I feel like Kolento is a bit behind, but that's so much damage in his hand. I don't know if I like the tracking. I think I like Tiger Hero Power. Like, what are you trying to get?
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, maybe he wants to develop this leper gnome really badly, so he might as well.
这个横扫，
might as well
手里没有 combo，
tracking.
这个横扫扫脸就打4。
Do you like Lothab?
I like Kill Command.
Me too.
然后你
可能是他应该先用4-5去踢脸，去感受一下。
对，肯定的。
You know the chance you getting comboed is low.
装一下吧，你知道是啥？
而且他这个愤怒现在也没有什么太好的用。
So I think Lothab is not really a must.
下德鲁伊和愤怒和下知识都比横扫强。
Because of that, I think
猎人还20多血，你横扫，你除非你手里有什么自然之力，还可以考虑。
Alright, well, let's see what he goes with here. It is a bit of a tough call. Like maybe you have turn to play time to play 2 5/5s in a row, but. I'm with you. I just take the kill command here.
大家都说拉神是 female trump。
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
就是那个 Twitch chat 里说拉神是女 trump。
哦，我知道那个
trump 那个Asian 小个来猎，就是他现在在直播2万多。
Kolento doesn't get Leok.
直播在9000。
You don't win tournaments by getting Leok.
Okay. That's part of that skill, right?
Yeah.
完了，这要输了。
Wrath comes down.
知识也下不来这盘儿。还好。
Oh yeah, it's a great draw.
来了一个
more taunt.
大师还好。
And next turn you might even see
better than Drew the Claw. I think.
Charge.
Better.
You think Charge is better?
No, I'm just thinking that Save and Drew the Claw might be better, even though Drew the Claw is better against that board.
还好。
What would you do?
I would have played Belcher there.
Okay. Oh, that is what she goes.
40、23。
Then you go.
要是能抓一个咆哮就打死了。
Druid charge next turn, bro. Oh no, you have to heal.
一炮打不死，差1点。
Or no, you actually next turn you keep her.
6、7、8、9。有15。能打死，要来一个 charge。有了。
Kolento's decide whether to play on Harrison or not. Decides not to.
这要死啊！
Just use the mana now.
这要死啊！40。
现在我觉得还好啊，
抓个什么？
还好。
抓了个什么啊？他能把那个老虎打死就好。要是没有这个。
Yeah, you're down quite a bit of life, but you have the heal, and being a druid, if you really need to play safe, you can gain 1 life a turn.
那就赢了。这很难输了，对吧？
actually gain 1 life this turn.
很难输了。
No, she drew the innervate for the turn. Gonna end up just playing the lore now. Wow, that's lethal. Lacrissa having to play random decks.
7滴血对吧？
It's a hard matchup.
对，7滴血。
After the picks up for the Warlock versus Warlock, and
我这比你看得慢，开得晚。
Sweet
刷新了录像。
Justice from Druid Ramp. Chow into turn 2 Senjin into
表
Shade.
情。
What a game.
I really thought the
哎呀，BM 啊，拉拉怎么不 BM 他？
that
乐了。
笑脸都笑烂了。
哎呀，没接住上。
overly safe play
我特别讨厌，我真的特别讨厌 Kolento。他那个在那个 BlizzCon， 他不是对那个滚滚。
Yeah, she just had a great curve.
那局不是滚滚掉线2次吗？
But aside from that, she was basically
要不然滚滚应该赢面大。然后他赛后接受采访以后，还各种
right off the top
各种 BM， 对
Kolento
印象特别不好。
That could
但我
not
挺
have
喜
been
欢
any
的。
better. I think
打得好。
you know, Lacrissa definitely was fortunate, but Kolento's draw was definitely great too. So
now let's take this back. I mean, Kolento probably realizes the type of deck he's playing against, at least roughly. It's some kind of maybe a little.
他们打这个是不是格斗之王赛制啊？是不是？
He didn't see any ancient awards.
是不是赢了的？
I think
还用这套，然后输的换套。
I think it's just like a 4.
哦，是
deck with ramp cards.
哎，不是，他用的是萨满打德鲁伊。
He's picked Shaman. Do you think Shaman?
大哥萨满的话还可以。
I mean, it's a fine choice. Personally, I would have picked Druid because I think Miracle Druid and Fast Druid are both favored against Ramp Druid.
完全没用
just because they get on board faster, but
王牌。
he's gonna go with the Shaman. I don't know how much I like that. I mean, when you see Zombie Chow from your opponent, that's a card that's gonna be really strong against Shaman. So probably like keeping the. Well, no, I wouldn't keep the Senjin. You really want to get Wild Growth, but I would keep the Chow.
You have to keep Chow. Chow against Shaman is so huge. He just like endlessly slay totems.
觉得3-5可以。
Kolento's got the egg, but that was actually a fantastic curve. That defender draw is
我估计
really.
昨天他们晚上讨论Kolento这套怎么打Kolento萨满，至少
Maybe
讨
he
论
even plays the reincarnate right away.
到萨满 stream 的比较多，而且
He's a big fan of this reincarnate shaman strategy. You know, he's been playing. I think he played this at BlizzCon. He played it in a tournament before that as well.
Yeah, he's played this deck for a very long time, and I think overall the record has been very good. It just feels like a very stable deck.
我们群有一个
He
神
doesn't
级
really
萨满，
incarnate. This is
Yeah.
the most
灯血
stats that you can
不知道
play on the board. And
昨天有
it's
没有
pretty
联系
good
啊？
because like the zombie chow doesn't
比 Kolento 还厉害的萨满。
4/4. The zombie chow doesn't really challenge the 0/2, but I believe it's going to with the silence. I think
Yeah,
this
and
is
then-
a coin, keeper, silence, and kill the remaining egg.
Definitely, but then those two minions are both gonna basically die off to the. Wow, he didn't kill the egg.
啊，萨满
Oh, really gonna get punished for that. Full value defender.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, why would you do that? The shaman's at 28, and you got a zombie chow. Like, he's
Just an
gonna get that
oversight.
life back anyway.
哎，我被解封了。
I know, just a small oversight. Things happen. So I think I like.
你发
Swipe
中文
here.
给我看看。
啊，我名字叫 Hearthstone CN。
The hero power instead and save the swipe.
你
Maybe
发
that's
个中文吧，我才看得到。我这刷的多快啊！
You drink hero power later.
哪儿啊哪儿啊？
I don't know if
I don't
it
know.
has spell power. I don't even see
I don't
it yet. But
再发一个啊，
你发中文啊？
well,
know. 我
the
多 spam 你。
thing.
看到吗？
你发中文啊？哦，我看到了看到了。
Well,
Usually,
这样不会被 ban。
like
so
that.
the Wrath play
Wait,
mostly
saves
did the
the
same
play.
thing there.
就连续刷，首先就是刷的速度这么快的话，就太容易被 ban 了。然后它那个系统跟监测，你一般是监测你2秒之内发一个，和2秒的差不太多。
There we go. We lost him.
这个
Anyway, yeah, that swipe would have been pretty solid there. It would have basically made that defender die off when it tried to make that attack. A double harvest golem is such a fast shaman deck.
Yeah.
Really sticky minions. Crip, you back?
Can you hear me
申
all right?
论
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I am on make.
Kolento 被拉神的美貌迷惑。
I don't know. I can't.
It happens. All
他
right,
们又
well,
不能看着脸打。
like
Sure.
like Hex here, I think. A lot of good options though. there's usually nothing that much bigger than Druid of the Claw in Druid decks. Mana Tide's really strong here too. Well, I guess if you play it, you lose it to Shade, but then you have a Fire Elemental target.
Yeah, I think the Mana Tide's great.
Yeah, just hex Mana Tide.
在2个讨论小组里。哎。
We might even see Flame Tongue Dwarf.
Now, what kind of top end minions? What kind of minions do you expect are in Lacrissa's deck, like over the Druid of the Claw? Because we do see some strangeness.
你这么晚睡啊？
Do you think she's got one Ancient of War?
8神一般都这么晚睡，
Besides
你
the
每天
lords,
都这么晚
there
睡。
might be an Ancient of War, there might be
是
Ragnarok.
我本来都准备睡了，我躺床上看见他在群里面发，然后我就爬起
We
来
haven't
准
seen
备
Mob
看。
Growth, but we've seen like Shade, Zombie Chow.
明天上课吗？
Senjin and Chow are pretty
要上课。
indicative of
哎，
wild,
下午
growthy,
的
like
下午的
Ancient
事
of
情。
War decks.
你是大3是
This
吧？
is just it's like
还
a
行。
fast druid, like you mentioned, with Senjins instead and Chows. I expect to see Ancient of War, but
8神脸没有他说的那么大呀。
Dog of complexity is a really big fan of.
我们本来前一阵说好了约着去纽约玩，结果被她男朋友阻止了。
but I don't think she's happy about it. It's not what you want to see.
不让她送。
哎，手上
And this fire elemental really gonna take
动啊
control of the board now.
29啊。
Yeah, and I mean you have to go Mana Tide. The Shaman just has a lot of cards that work so efficiently in certain
他是一
situations.
个
Defenders is
这
better.
边输了，没得打了，这边还有奥拉基尔。
It's like more mana efficient.
输了。
If you fire elemental, they get
Yeah,
to.
okay.
不过，你刚才看拉拉什么被ban了吗？职业
Well,
不晓得，
好像是猎人被ban，
guess you got a Black Knight hero power most
应
likely.
该也是半
没有猎人被ban，还是猎人。
Chris is gonna need to draw swipe to get back
不过
into
猎人
it.
打这个山妹不太好打。
Yeah, there's only one of those left in the deck.
那还有什么？哦，不对不对，拉拉动物园被ban了，好像是。
Game definitely looks good for Kolento from here on out.
可以用猎人，
And
I was
if
just
he
thinking,
does,
like,
还有一套沙门，应该就是用猎
the
人
thing。that could happen here is Lacrissa drawn like another combo. Basically, she'd do combo into combo, but the Alakir is gonna stop even that.
来不及了，2个火
I
蝶，一
just
个奥拉
don't see
基
a win
尔
condition for the Druid at this point, with the Shaman being so high in life.
死了。
yeah, definitely just looks unwinnable. Damages, and then might even see a defensive combo here.
The thing is, if you do that, you just throw some kind of strange win condition out the window, and there's nothing past that.
You have to take 6 in the process as well. Go to 13. You're leaving Kolento with
你能做出来那个拉拉的卡帕了？你看那个，
well, okay, maybe you just send 2 trees into the
Yes.
6/5.
Twitch chat 里，
Save some life. Yeah, that's a little better.
Good.
No, she's gonna go for that so she can kill the better minion.
这什么玩意儿？还有
I
战
like
争啊
that. You take some more damage this way.
什么
but
东西？
You leave him with a 2/1 instead of a 2/3.
他可能就是想陈香德和那个一
Is that
起打呀。
lethal? Yeah, it's lethal.
然后
It's yeah, a lot of damage. That's 6 plus 10. That's 16. That's 3 over lethal. Kolento takes
应
game
该
2.
是玩。
Tying it up.
You see the Ancient of War there. Ancient of War never really sees play, but with the Hex and
那就变成一个爆了。你还玩什么游戏？小门之前你不玩魔兽世界是吧？
All right.
不玩
玩撸啊撸，撸啊撸你玩吗？
Chris is still has access to
Who are-
Warlock and Shaman. Kolento
怎么玩炉石
has the
啊？
reincarnate Shaman
Hot
and
tier.
Druid. Now the reincarnate
就
Shaman
是身边
decks
有
is
朋友
pretty
在
good
玩
against，slower
然后我
decks,
看
yeah,
到
Dark
觉得还行。
哦，对对对，
才开始玩。
Ruby and Egg.
身边有玩万智牌的朋友
They're good against aggro.
对啊
Beyond
对
the
对对，
spells,
能见到了。
you're kind of all in on Defender of Argus pulling a lot of weight. So you do see Zoo from Lacrissa here actually.
你也学玩万智牌了？明年来上海，
我学了的，我会啊。
明年来上海啊！我赞助你机票钱。
那不用了，不用了。我这个水平就不要去参加比赛了，牌都记不全啊。
这分也不行啊！
我只是
打这
只是
个
会。
打大奖赛就是重在参与，我跟你说，必须就在美国打大奖赛，你15轮你必须13胜2负才能进8强，才有期望进8强，就是完全就是参与嘛。看看吧，玩一玩
再
嘛。
说吧。
明年5月份，想想啊，我给你赞助你多少钱？ 不用再录。
不用了。
不是，
不用啦，要过来自己给就好了。
我不是就是赞助你，为了让朋友来跟我见面，赞助的赞助30%啊，50%啊。是朋友好久不见了。
你多来看我直播就好了，就不要你赞助机票钱了。
看不了啊，我早上起来1点和早上起来5点，不是这样。看看直播，身体都完了。
你就看一会儿嘛，就我这里的4点钟和晚上的8点钟。
8点肯定没戏，4点钟我们这早上12点。12点。
对啊，很好啊，很好啊，早上12点，你肯定也起来。
老男人了，我跟你不一样。我这12点以后。早上得上班。哟，拉拉居然拿沙门硬刚沙门啊！不好说，刚我Kolento。
I kind of like Hex.
都输。
I think Hex is kind of wasted because you don't exactly know what you're playing against.
你看其他的主播没什么，看不看炉石其他主播？不说什么，安德罗尼啊。
不看。
看看哈夫那个主播，哈夫的主播不错的，你可以跟着哈夫这个风格。他现在光每个月收 donation 就收2万。
风格。
屌啊，就是会员制的。
Actually, I think I would have preferred to see Manatide Earthshock there.
但他
打
拉拉打错了吗？
他打错了。拉拉沙门，说实话啊，从一个玩的比较好的炉石的人的角度来讲，拉拉自己打的话，除了 Hunter 以外都不会打。注意的可能还凑合，注意的还，因为注意的不需要什么操作，但是沙门肯定是不行。
但我觉得这失误还是挺大的。
啊是。
This looks so good for Lacrissa. Especially with the turn 6 fire elemental. Just continue exerting pressure on the board. Do you trade 3 of your minions into this?
但是Kolento都不放亡魂。
I like the Hex. I think Kolento had Lightning Storm, he would have probably just played it last turn.
Alright, that's a good point. Yeah, I like that. Hex, hero power. Okay.
I just don't think losing that many minions is worth dropping the Manatide, because you already have your play for next turn anyway, you're not really drawing for more.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, we are going to see
Hex.
Healing Totem, also the best totem to roll. That's going to increase the chances that Harvest Golem survives a potential Lightning Storm from Kolento.
Yeah, Kolento basically needs to top deck Lightning Storm and get very lucky or get a spell damage totem.
其实万智牌大奖赛国内挺好玩的。
And a dream. Maybe Hex is even.
参加的1200、1300人到场了。
Wolves. Oh no, he's only got 5.
Gonna go for the reincarnate. This is pretty aggressive.
天南海北的碰，连到头见不着。
I guess that makes some sense. Play Wolves next turn.
我好久没参加国内大奖赛，还是12年了。
Yeah. I think I like Egg plus Hex there, but
不错啊，这
Spirits was definitely not the right play. You don't want to overload. You don't want to give your opponent a target for Fire Elemental turn 6. The Reincarnate play still kind of did that.
哎我去，背景笑声太恐怖了。
Defensively is like especially in this matchup, like no creatures really have that much health. So Reincarnate's kind of like a 2 mana, like 2/4.
Yeah,
in this case, it's a 2 mana 1/4.
So
and it was like a 3 mana 1/4.
蛇吧。
That Earthshock though is such a good draw for Kolento. Lets him deal with the
拉
hard
拉一边吃一
The
边
Hex
打。
takes care of Fire Elemental, and all of a sudden,
还有什么
when he was so far behind, the board looks a lot
啊，还没来，还没来。我说拉拉在一边
If
吃一边打。
Lacrissa doesn't have Lightning Storm on the turn that
他们想
commits
打
Feral
5
Spirits to the board, she
Yeah.
might actually lose board control here.
哎呀，要不实话不行。嗯。
不，他这卡背牛逼
Fan of
，test 把卡
yeah,
背
you rock by well. I guess you rock by that.
I think letting the hex just
Yo,
take a hit and just massing up a big board is a good idea. I think I like
这个还可以。
他会
kill the flame tongue
为什么
and just
他为什么不直接把这个？
into mana tide.
对啊，我也觉得没必要，直接火蛇要重要一点吧。
I like this a
我
little
也
bit
说不
more.
上来，反正我觉得是我，可能还是会接火蛇东这种东西
Attack
吧
the。flame tongue for 3 and then rock bite or
7个费
or shock on the 4/4.
还可以，
This is
就是
fun.
下这个
You get the
白的菜，
double
然后再
draw
下一个
tide, and because you don't overload, you can probably play them. So yeah, that's pretty good too.
叶子之后，
And Kolento's back to being
那就
extremely
下
far
拿
behind. Let's see,
而
Defender of Argus
Yeah,
is down, doesn't want to throw down the Feral Spirits just yet. Hasn't seen a Lightning Storm yet. It's very risky to play those
其实
before that card comes down.
Yeah,
两边都打的特别 conservative， 都怕对方有
unlikely he will see them.
本风暴。
I'm quite sure there's only one in there.
其实拉神这个伤害，
Well, a lot of totems for Lacrissa,
换一
none
个
of them have spell power. That bolt's not going to be able to deal with one.
他又忘了正图腾。
全是
I think it's just okay to
还可以，还可以。
to earth
谁呀？这边终于来了。
闪电风暴来了。
不过这个跟奥拉基尔有点儿，
tide and fire elemental.
这是下来的话，打死这两个，
Storm
打死这两个。
does that
拉神，哎
for
呦
the
，Doom
match
Hammer，
game. He takes up the
1、2、
mana
3、
tide.
4、5、8、11，这赢了吧？基本上。
Earthshock's going to have something to say
Chill.
about this Alec here.
4、10、12、12加
打
3。
3、15，
Especially if she rolls spell power.
15不行啊，15。
Nope.
但还是要大力震击打。
哎，震击奥拉基尔啊！
I think my stream's behind a little bit.
那不然呢？
对啊，就是
Yep.
震击奥拉基尔。
So might just see if Earthshock was Doom Hammer.
那到时候你还要用脸去啃一下，然后再用2、3什么的破盾吗？
Something like Lightning Storm plus Hex.
这
Yeah.
是底下
This
自杀
point,
锤
that's
啊！
what Kolento's gonna have to get back
是底
in.
下自杀锤，把锤死的，
脸撕。
没事，锤脸这个都可以。
With their totems, I feel.
这个好像不如锤脸。
So much.
哎呦妈呀，这还不打脸？哎呀，这
Absolutely.
But I think in her current spot, because she's at like
打的，
没有，他其实要是摇出来一个法强，就不需要这样子了。
It's gonna be really hard again for Kolento to really make anything work, even if he has
跟场上这点破兽都干上
I
了。
think you just gotta play.
他在场上这点破兽最少浪费了15点攻击力。
Fire Elemental with the
现在
rock.
12，他手里还
I
有一个
think
蓝
you
宁
just。have to play both the dogs.
哎呦，
Is he gonna do it?
没事啊，他要是手撕的话也
Oh,
撕的
he's
话
gonna，do it.
完了吧，死了吧，GG。
So Kolento for the rest of the game needs to have taunts set
行
up，so he doesn't die to Doom Hammer.
他有强啊。
2个枪下回2个枪，还是有点。
And no lightning storm from Lacrissa yet. Yeah. Maybe if we see a lightning storm
然
from
后神
Lacrissa,
套一
these
个闪
dogs
电风
can be
暴
a，lot less
然后
effective.
就
Right now, they're keeping Kolento alive, and despite being behind pretty much the entire game, there's a small chance you can pull this off.
It's gonna have to involve Lacrissa drawing very badly, though.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see a bolt here, and taking out the other wolf.
And you just spam out your overload cards all at once.
Yeah, I don't think you play. Well, you can't play the other wolf. I like holding off to the second Feral Spirit and just toteming instead. I think that's correct.
and I was going to see if you could set up a video conference. Is that possible?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this out. All right. Looking for.
Not bad, but Kolento can't play it, or else he just dies.
So it is what type of video conferencing you stream?
Maybe just like a Google Hangout or something like that.
And where is this guy at?
He's up on Moose Mountain, and the girl down in Anchorage.
Okay.
And they both have Google accounts.
1-to-1?
No, it would be like a three-person group. Can we do that?
Google Hangout is, I think.
And is that a video too?
Will you be here? Yeah.
Yes.
You need a camera.
I'm almost positive it's not.
On computer.
Yeah.
Who's broadcasting the video?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not, I don't see how he's gonna catch up.
I just want to be able to see them both.
Maybe he has.
And then there's Tisha, myself, and
I don't even know.
Jennifer Moss from Earnings coming over.
Would that be in Teacher's office? Would that be in the lab?
In the lab?
In the lab. Okay. Well, the lab actually has video conference. That does not work.
We really can't be Pyromancer because he'd have to draw 2 cards.
So we actually need to set up.
Even rolling Tonto
with a
is getting
camera.
killed here, so he has to.
All right.
I don't think there's a single card that does it. I think Lacrissa is one
time and date.
Shaman Mirror off the back of some early tempo.
And today?
And
It's a little late, but we can work on it.
both
Sure.
of the qualified players in this 8-man invitational have
see.
gotten
Both
2
have good
wins. First,
Yeah.
Tom against Firebat, the
You
world
with me now.
champion. Starts
Me
off
and
2-0.
With the camera.
Gets
Great, I'll be over there.
Okay, that can happen to anyone. Now Lacrissa.
拉拉好像赢了，
Lacrissa taking a 2-1 lead against Kolento.
赢了是吗？
拉拉赢了赢了，
厉害
Not had very easy brackets going into
手
this.
上有个阿拉基尔，怎么都赢
I
了
think。notice that he has
Yo,
a full icon Druid, and Druid's not what you want against Shaman and then Zulak.
Yeah, Druid is definitely not what you want against Zoo. I think it's
孩子问这比赛掉线算不算输？让克伦特用掉线打靶了。
Zoo is gonna definitely be a problem.
我看啊，
There we go.
有点活手头。
Lacrissa takes the second game against Kolento, and he's got the lead. Just needs one more.
Yeah.
掉线数换职业数。
Well, being the best player ever, as far as the world likes to refer to you, doesn't account for much. We're going to possibly Kolento's final game here. He has to make it work with Druid. I think Kolento's played nothing but very typical Druid in the past. And
还剩一个德鲁伊。
what is in this Shaman deck? You can see the nervous.
我有一种直觉是拉拉赢
I
了。
think she knows she's
我觉得拉拉两个职业，
She's running a lot
拉拉
of
还
bombs,
最后一个
she's
还有一个
running
猎
a lot
人，
of
猎
early
人打
board
德鲁伊
pressure cards, which
不太好
often
打。
counters some of the Druid's early pressure. And I
还是
think
看这盘萨满吧，萨满打德鲁伊。
Kolento's gonna need like an
就看这
adequate
盘
对啊
萨满打德鲁伊。
Spectral Knight to really take care of this game.
我就是觉得萨满打德鲁伊好打。
Yeah, those harvest golems and haunted creepers is definitely like some of your stronger cards in the druid matchup. I like Lacrissa just mulling everything for creatures. Keep a double rock fighters, maybe deal with like an innervated spectral knight like you mentioned, but probably the best mulligan here. Ooh, not a great hand for Shaman, that's for sure. And Kolento's got wild growth into stuff.
That's great.
Definitely looks good for druid here.
Wild growth into plenty of stuff, really. Would you actually consider playing Super here?
I mean, you could. I'd probably play Shade. I
德
want
鲁伊是什么烂手啊？知识
好吧。
塞纳留斯。
use it with Wrath later or something. I don't know.
只要萨满不是特别卡手，
That Lacrissa
Lacrissa has? Yeah, it's a great question.
为什么看不到拉拉的手牌了？
I want to say it was the
那个软件坏了，
It was only available to people who played in this college tournament that they ran at PAX. I'm really, really salty that I can't get it.
Man,
Yeah.
that looks pretty sweet too.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's like yeah.
我先把我这个电脑摄像头拔了，不会。能理。
Oh no, I'm in California now, Crip. Maybe if I can go to the Blizzard office, I can. No, they'll turn me down. All I want is the card back, man. One day, I just want the collection of all of them, you know.
Yeah. What can you do? I'm missing quite a few myself. I missed actually the what is it called? The fireside thing, the one where you need like a bunch of people.
Oh, you can't get that
land.
still?
I don't know, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get it because I never actually play when I go to tournaments.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to play in them. Just log into your account. And I'll play some practice games with you. Yeah, exactly. We'll make it happen.
Oh man, I have friends card back. Gimme. Moonfire, hello. This is exactly Strifer's deck, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's actually I think Life Coach made this version of it. This might be a slight change from it. I see Power of the Wild. It's not usually played, but yeah, Life Coach popularized the Miracle Druid list with the claws and stuff. So
I do feel like this version is extremely strong against Shaman.
And possibly quite good against Zoo.
Yeah, I mean, Wild Growth into stuff is just a classic Druid strategy. It's good against almost anything you play it against. So tough to lose, unless you're getting paired against a heavily aggressive deck. This will usually do a good job for you.
Well, what do you do here if you're Lacrissa? No, you can't clear.
I wonder.
You can clear. I think that's a lightning bolt, right? The last part of the last is it's really hard to see.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, she has 6 mana. I think you gotta. Oh, it's tough. Maybe you hex the lore and then just.
I think it is a lightning bolt. Yeah, you can't play it here.
Alright, so
that's a pretty aggressive board clear play without actually using Lightning Storm, and you only overload one so you can fire them until next turn. I actually like that a lot.
Yeah, it's a solid play. See something on the table.
Oh, I would so Violet Teacher there.
Really? Oh, I guess I would too, yeah.
It's Violet Teacher, Moonfire, Power of the Wild, and you get a Frog to boot.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Lightning Storm though yet. And this product replaces telegrams it. Double lore. Like when you go Wild Growth turn 2, it's a double Ancient of Lore, so you never run out of cards. I don't think I've ever seen Druid lose to Shaman in a game like that. It's exactly what you want. Yeah. 2 swipes. I mean, what do you do here for Shaman? You can try to slow the game down a bit. It's
yeah, how effective is that really going to be?
Alright, do we see the scenarios buff here? Kind of like that. You know what I actually would have done there is Lotheb, Teacher, Innervate, Power. Because then if she storms, it's going to take the whole turn. Probably set up lethal with the swipes. But in all honesty, Kolento so far ahead.
There's no way you lose this game.
Yeah, exactly.
28 life with that hand. And that board. And that frog. Whoa.
That frog. Do you know the frog attack sound? Pretty much my favorite thing. Right? Yeah, pretty much. And you can spam it too. You click into attack and you let go. The moments I live for. That's why I play Abusive Sergeant and Shaman. And hex my own guy first.
Yeah. And then attack with the hex next turn. Yeah, of course.
Alright. Well, this looks pretty locked up for Kolento. The last game is going to be Zoo versus Miracle Druid, which can go either way. You know, normal Druid gets stomped by
yeah, it gets pretty on. You just can't keep up with all the stuff. Swipe doesn't even do it. You need like innervate keepers into swipes, into more keepers, into more swipes.
This Miracle Druid deck is pretty good. Honestly, you have more interaction early. You have Claw, you have Moonfire. When you pair those things up with your hero power on top of just playing dudes like Violet Teacher and
喂，喂，听到吗？喂，
think this mostly has to do with the opening hands. I mean, with a deck like Druid, often
喂，
with the
喂
red,
喂
but I
Wait.
feel the can still get
Wait.
out of control. I think there's some like under.
喂，麦克风有？喂，有麦克风，声音输出是默认设备。
喂，
刚才我麦克风挂了一只，不是麦克风。
Oh man, this swipe is dangerous.
用摄像头的麦克风说话，事儿好，说半句话你都没听。
Swipe is gonna be really good.
哦，
Hero power here probably.
我开了视频啊。
Maybe you do coin
开
the
视频，
shade.
你把那个
No, probably
这个比
not.
赛转播的视频的音频开来了。
哦，
想听剧透吗？
不想，
Yeah.
让我自己看吧，你不要剧透，最讨
Clemson
厌
didn't
就是
use
剧
that
透的。
claw, but he could have done
Yeah,
here like coin shade, claw the turn after, and then swipe the turn after that. I'm not sure if that would have been better, but you'd
不
have a
想听剧
shade
透，你就把
develop
那个
that way.
巫师传说美服群关掉，
He didn't
插
have
了。
the card at the time. I
现
think
在
he made
全
the
是
card.
全是剧透。
我没有看，
Maybe he did.
我没有看。
Void Terror. I like just slamming that. I'm gonna put it on the left to have multiple threats. Not bad.
All right. Sorry, my connection's not really keeping up here. I mean, it's kind of unlucky to get the Undertaker and 0 Death Rattle cards, but I mean, it's still doing some work.
Yeah, it definitely happens in Zoo from time to time because it only plays like 8 Death Rattle minions. Not too many 1-drops, pretty much just Leper Gnome with Death Rattle. But alright, if you're Kolento here, do you keep her? Do you swipe? What is the play?
哦，拉拉的 Zoo 没被ban 啊。
Defender of Argus, though.
很好的。
Tough turn to play, that's for sure. Kolento's hand is just so many minions that he really wants to develop one this turn.
I think if Anderson had Death Rattle,
小妹，你等一下，我去对面拿一个摄像头啊，马上就回来。
And now Kolento's forced to play minions, so he's taking a dwarf hit, almost guaranteed. Maybe the better play was just teach her that turn and then be defenders, then you claw shade or something. That's a tough game to play, I don't know.
yeah. But I still think Kolento's in decent shape here. He's got more cards than the Warlock. He's got pretty efficient removal. That Dark Iron is going to be a little bit of a problem, but I still think it's fine.
He's got such a good turn next turn, though. He's going to defend her up the 2 minions he has in play right now. Abusive the Undertaker, kill Violet Teacher, and just have a huge board presence. And Kolento's going to have almost no way to deal with that. He's going to have to keep her the Grove plus Claw, something like that.
Well, it's really based on what Kolento does here. Now you say Vile Teacher is the play, but is it really? What about Shade Claw the Undertaker?
It's tough to guess what Lacrissa has in hand. I like the Teacher more personally, but it's definitely merit to some other plays. Looks like we're a bit out of sync here. There we go. So Teacher comes down. Juggler drawn. We are going to see the Defender plus Abusive play, it looks like. And yeah, all of a sudden Kolento is really far behind on board, but he does have a lot of 2 damage cards in his hand, which is going to be pretty good against the 5-2.
好像还是有人帮他打。
And that 2-2 Undertaker. So
真的呀？
behind on board, but not by too much.
圈内人。
He's a Moonfire too. That kills 3.
真是真爱，方克帮他。
That actually catches him up.
Yep.
He's ahead on board by 1 health.
我没有证据啊，我瞎说的，我觉得是。我觉得他跟Kolento刚正面。
So yeah, guys. The next game we're actually going to jump into the next round of winners bracket. It's going to be Firebat versus Strife Crow. Just to give you a heads up, we're not going to play the ties match just yet. Can't find him right now. But
太子不打，太子不知道去哪。
We still have a lot of matches left today, so it should turn out fine. But this is essentially match point here on who will play the winner of eventually Thice's games.
Now, why is he doing it in this order? That's a misplay.
恭喜你！
Should have played Teacher and then Wild Growth to get the 1-1, right?
你在看吗？
Kolento playing around Unleash the Hounds.
我没有懂他为什么是先用的那个，再跳的。
Yeah, there's no advantage to that. I mean, even if it's
是故意的吗？
还用7个费。
Let's see if
我意思是他为什么不先跳那个？那叫啥紫罗兰？
怕被。
你
说他先跳的什么？
他先用了一个野性成长，再跳的紫罗兰，我没懂，这是有什么其他的意思吗？
过了吧？
真的呀？
过了吧？有没有？术士有没有放狗？他只是之前没想要下紫罗兰吧？
但他手上除了纳克萨马斯蒂没的东西下，那肯定是下那个好一点。而且他下的很快，下那个马儿下那个。
可能拽错了。
It's brutal, but you have to do it. I think.
本来想拽紫罗兰的，结果拽
Full damage on Voidwalker Hero Power. No one plays Shade.
Yeah, exactly. If you draw and you hit any card that doesn't cost 3 or less mana, you're just so screwed. And there's so many cards that cost 3 or less that you just don't want right here. So.
大树，目前看个局面
应该是拉拉赢了。
拉拉，我估计是拉拉比包大哥什么的，包大哥什么的，注意没得打。
2 more turns. I don't know how likely that is. Chris is just going to win with Doomguard. She's got a couple turns to hit it, and once she does, there's no way for Kolento to deal with it. So there's actually a ton of options for Kolento this turn. He's going to take his time, figure it out. But yeah, I do like Wrath for full damage on Voidwalker here. And now, if Swipe is on top, it's going to be good next turn anyways.
You just save so much damage that you really need to save, though. Like, if you swipe next turn, how good is that really? You take 3 and then 5. You'll be at like 5 health. You die at anything.
Yeah. So does opt to do that. Let's see if Lacrissa can get the Doomguard she needs. Lothar pretty much just as good. Just a big guy. Drew can't really deal with those ones behind on board.
他们打了48分钟了。
He basically has to ancient allure and trade very badly for what's left on the board.
Yeah.
惨的呀。
Oh, hey, Innervate is not what you want here.
No,
手撕侏儒，影子对战小恶魔，发一个激活，怎么还有这个啊
？This guy, not yet.
不晓得。
Elven Archer, okay, it's good for Kolento. Okay.
然后那边不来个什么斯拉尤斯什么的，就开始赢了，多个2张牌。
Definitely some bricks. He needed to see those.
10比18。
See what life tap. I think the life tap did get the egg. We're a little bit out of sync. Elven Archer to the face. Play of champions. Got him at 9. Go face with Lothar. You have to go face with Lothar. Don't trade.
他怕那个什么？他怕被 被对手，我去，又一个激活，他怕被对手一个康莫打死，但是打实在是太稳定了，没必要打这么稳。
啊，但是也能理解啦，血线这么少，能理解。
But man, was that garbage!
Yeah,
and she dropped the Doom Guard. That is an easy game.
太高兴了，你看他那一
That's
下。
it. Lacrissa got him. Look at how happy she is.
脸都烧烂
just
了。
won one of the hardest Hearthstone tournaments of all time about 2 days ago at a DreamHack winner. And Lacrissa comes from the Open qualifiers.
啊，那好了，我看他赢了就好了，我睡了，我挂了哟。
晚安，小们。
晚安，拜拜。
It's the Violet teacher thingy.
Yep.
And I don't think I saw a single misplay from Lacrissa. I was pretty impressed.
I think a pretty big misplay from Kolento is actually dropping the Lightning Storm when in the Shaman Mirror.
Yeah,
especially because I'm quite sure there's one. I mean, even if there's two, it's questionable, right?
Yeah. You can like if I was going second, I would keep it. If I was going first, I wasn't. He was going second in that case. So. But yeah, this is some good games actually. Really close, back and forth. A lot of cool decks that we don't always see. Reincarnate, Shaman, Miracle Druid. Cool stuff.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I do believe we still have no sign of Theiss. I don't know what the tournament rule. I believe if the following match ends and Theiss is still nowhere to be found, most likely we're going to drop him the game and send him to the losers bracket. But I don't know. That's up for them to decide. What's up for us to see is the next round. We are jumping ahead one game again because Theiss is missing. We're going to see the two winners of the first.
I think we're losing Crypt, guys. Sorry about that.
Battle.
What RoboCrypt is trying to say is we'll be right back in a few minutes. We'll get it set up. Strife Grow versus Firebat coming up.
And if I
Don't go
haven't
anywhere.